Welcome everybody. This is Sydney Winston doing a sound check. Welcome everybody. Everything sounds good. All right, so let's see. Hi. It seems like I'm narrating some kind of an episode, a daily episode. Like yesterday was Jdubs and Helton sitting in a car, and we haven't heard from them today yet. So I am keeping my eye on the channel. Hopefully they'll catch if they do go live. But interesting what happened yesterday, in my opinion, is that Jdubs started showing pictures of this girl, different pictures. Now, I don't know who this girl is, but I don't know if this girl actually gave Jdubs the permission to show her pictures to the camera, into the internet, into a public stream. Anyone can, the whole world's got it. And I actually commented, and you'll see. I'm gonna run the tape, and I commented that was not a very nice. It's disrespectful, right? At the very least, it's disrespectful to that lady whose picture he was holding up. And then karma hit. And then Jdubs was unable to start his car. So first he shows these pictures to the camera of this lady who he's talking really dirty about. He's a human, with all due respect to pigs, but he's a human pig. And then not long after he's shit talking and kind of doxing this lady on the internet, his car doesn't work. So you tell me if Von Helton's gods and goddesses of Von Helton's freedom religion were there, and were they involved? And are they involved really in the downfall of Von Helton? And now Jdubs, because Jdubs has picked up this very heavy, serious problem. And that problem is called Von Helton. So without further ado, let me see if I can find that clip. Let's see where we are. Yeah. All right. I'll tell you what. It's kind of confusing with two of my bald heads. So what I'll do is I'll just put it as, oh, there you go. One. Okay. So this is just a recording from yesterday, but I'm going to try and make it audible because they're sometimes pretty soft. Okay. Let's go.
I'm so late, baby girl.
Yeah, why are you up so late, Shannon?
And how did your Brazilian go?
Yeah,
how's your pussy?
How's the Brazilian go?
Your pussy's nice and smooth now? You want to show us, give us a quick peek and show us what it looks like?
Triple wax.
See a nice
Yeah,
big
she got a
triple
couple Brazilian, yeah.
Holy shit.
Her mouth must have been hairy.
Triple wax.
Who would
Why
ever have
have
thought
you
that
ever
Jdubs
read
would turn out to
on-
be a perv?
Have you ever read on?
Hello, Noctus. Welcome back.
Something really.
Heck. Hey. Hey, everybody says hi, gets a hi back.
What the fuck was that?
I bought a
Yeah,
mango
That was suspicious.
yesterday.
Very suspicious.
I think
$1.99.
when he comes back,
Nice.
I think I'm gonna throw a brick at the window.
One
Yeah, there you go.
red.
Yeah, what's
mango.
going on, Shannon? What's that kitty cat looking like now? Nice and nice.
Dozen
and,
eggs,
looking
$7.
Like I said, I don't
$0.09.
like it clean shaven. I don't like a pus with clean.
It was $7. $7. But I just ate the mango. It was $1.99, but it was fruit. It was juicy. It wasn't like ultra uber sweet, but it was good enough for me. Let's get back to these guys.
Well, they're good.
Aaron Henderson.
You know.
Get him, John. Yeah, there you go. That's right. John ain't gonna do shit.
He talks like the
John's
shit
gonna
under
sit
a
here and
pimp's
die.
shoe,
Yeah.
and then he
That's what
talks
he
about
keeps
being a
telling me.
rapper.
I'm gonna die. Okay,
Well,
John.
no,
I'll
I
see you
mean,
about
it's not. You make it sound like it's like I don't know. You make
Brett,
it sound
I guarantee you, we get to Missouri, Brett's gonna take us on the town and show us
he's
all the
pushing
I
sights.
gotta
Missouri.
stay here because my Salamantu's here.
You ain't staying here for no damn woman that don't give a shit about
She
you.
does give a shit about
She
me.
does not give a shit about
John.
you. She does not
Von
give a
Helton
shit
is
about
a
you.
user.
And if she gave a shit about you, she'd be here now, and I wouldn't.
What's good?
Yeah, well.
And that's another thing, too. If you gave up your apartment, why didn't you move in with her?
Exactly.
Malfunction. Uh-oh. What kind of malfunction? There's a malfunction. Look.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know. It says malfunction. Warning, malfunction. Not available. System malfunction.
Uh-oh.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
maybe because we're using the battery too much.
I don't know.
Is it the
Would,
car?
would you ever give up something like this? Come on.
Oh, God.
This is my queen that I'm waiting
This
for.
is pathetic.
I don't know, dude.
All right. Okay. So, did you see that? As he starts to show the picture of this girl without permission, his car malfunctions at the same time. Now, is Vaughn bringing these bad juju vibes to Jdubs? I think so. I think Von Helton's gods and goddesses are on our side. That's my real opinion. Pathetic. Haha.
I don't know, dude. I'm just
Living in a car. Fat fuck.
You gotta
Look at the ass on this.
You gotta understand that
Look at the
there's-
ass on that.
Pervert.
there is tons and tons and tons of women.
I mean,
out
that's the
Look
way
at this
he
beauty- look at this one in the dress.
shows
Her in
the
the
woman
dress
that he
is
says he
there. Tons
loves
of women out
to
there.
the internet.
Yeah, there's tons of
Absolutely
women out there.
Ooh,
zero
look at that one.
respect.
That's a sexy photo.
Why is he doing this?
That's a sexy photo.
I'm actually kind of offended
This
by
picture-
him doing
this-
that. For her,
Very bad. She's
I'm
killing that one.
I'm offended. Whoever she is.
Well, this one's she got. Look at that one. That's a fucking sexy photo right there.
Can
Here's a
you really see
profile
her going
picture.
after
She's-
him?
She's standing profile. They call it profile. Like when you get your mug shot, it's called
Right.
profile.
Right.
This one's
This
alright.
really
This
is
a nice picture
pathetic.
of her. Cute little photo. Here's
Pathetic.
this one. This is a good one.
It's
I don't
okay.
like this
Karma
one.
is coming.
Apparently you do.
Why do you
Well,
have
picture
printed
of her.
pictures?
This
Like,
is a
what the
nice one.
fuck?
You gotta give that
Who
shit
ever
up.
walks around with printed pictures anymore? It's in the phone. It's in the phone. This is getting very, very creepy. Thank you, Nick. Oh, that really stupid. Nice to meet you too. And that looked like a work picture. They've muted again. Oh, did you see Von Helton? He touched the phone. Oh, come on. Unmute so that we can hear the argument. Come on.
No?
Oh, titty show.
Are we unmuted now?
How you
No,
like
yes.
now?
But your
How you
camera's
like
gone
now?
too.
Are we unmuted now?
Yeah, are we on?
I think I'm gonna have to drive the car around to get the battery going again.
I didn't realize the battery would drain that.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Car's not going on.
Well, I think this has got something to do with it, Nick.
Right here.
Listen to what's going on there. So what are they going to do?
Malfunction.
Uh-oh.
Key system error. See owner's manual.
Of the cause of
Place the key
malfunction.
near the start
Oh,
switch.
wow. Wow. Hey, spokes. Who in the Christ, if
At
the
least
car
I can't
becomes
hear the scratch
undrivable,
switch.
or he has to pay
Yeah,
a...
dead battery.
How? How the fuck can your car battery be dead?
It could easily be dead.
Because we're sucking in the juice.
Not that much. Holy shit.
Oh no,
You
the
didn't-
okay. The battery's okay. It's something wrong with my key fob.
Something on your key fob.
It's something wrong with my key fob.
Listen to how they repeat. I swear, there's an echo chamber in that car somehow.
No, my lights go. Oh.
And of course, the battery's okay. It's beeping and making
You have to
noises,
drive me
right?
to work in your car behind the
Good
mall.
point.
There it goes. Oh, I had it.
The finale.
The beep.
The beep.
Are they still hooked up?
Beep, beep,
Do they still
beep.
have their phone hooked up to the battery?
I have to look it up on YouTube why the key fob is disconnected.
I don't know.
It thinks it has. The car thinks there's no keys in the car.
Yeah, I know. It's
But the
weird.
keys are right here. Maybe if I take them out
Ooh.
and then put them in the car.
So they can't drive away if the police come and say, you gotta move it, fellas.
Yeah, you need to call AutoZone.
Oh no, there it goes. Okay, the battery's working because now the car's lit up.
Warning, malfunction.
There's a malfunction. What's the malfunction?
I don't know. The key fob's working because you press the button.
But and everything works.
Yeah.
Oh
so I don't know
boy,
what,
now we have
what's
a
going on.
problem. Have a
This
problem.
is
Place
serious.
near the start screen.
You're never going to get to Missouri this way.
I wonder if they've left today. That maybe they're on their way, pushing the car to Missouri.
I have another key fob.
$700. All right. So that was it. The last words were, I have another key fob. So the question is, what happened today? What happened last night? They were going to go drive around the block or take a drive to recharge the battery. What happened? Are they live? Because last night they came on really late. It's right now 12:15 in New Jersey, or wherever they are, Missouri. On their way to Missouri? I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm going to go to the chat now and see if I can... Let me see if I can catch up. I wasn't reading it before. Jdubs is getting tired of Vaughn, Noctis says. Yeah, I think he agrees with me. I think it's, I mean, that's what it looked like. I mean, look at Vaughn, look at Jdubs. He's not smiling, not happy. You know, he's acting out with his potty mouth and his misogyny and his filthy talk about women, and the way he challenges everybody who interacts with him to think about last night when Jdubs spent with this person's mother. You know, he's a pig. He's just an absolute fucking pig. But anyway, Nick, I emailed both Vaughn and John that Vaughn can stay in my loft in trade for the value of his new PC. Let's see if he gets back with me. Okay, I bet you that Jdubs, John, would say, yeah, absolutely, 100%. Go, Vaughn, go. And Vaughn would come to you, Nick, and you would have a hell of a problem on your hands, Nick. Don't do it. Vaughn is a moocher, says Noctis. No kidding. Total moocher. Vaughn should be grateful Jdubs took him in, even living in a car. Yeah, well, Vaughn should be grateful, but you know, Von Helton's a user. He's not going to be grateful. If it doesn't work out for him, there's no grateful for anything on the way. Nothing. Vaughn tried invoking the Death Angel and it's turning on Vaughn. That's what I said. I think these gods and goddesses and angels and death angels and whatever supernatural pompous nonsense is out there, is on our side. And I thank God for that. Nikki's a new sub. I think I said hi. Thank you. No vid stream today. I've still got my eye on the alarm. I've got this Israeli manufactured alarm that if Jdubs channel comes live, then I get this immediate emergency alert. I'm just kidding. Weird, no pics of spokes are silent. Just joined. Thank you. Weird, no pics of Jdubs and that chick together. Weird, isn't it? And according to Jdubs, that chick is married and would rather have Jdubs than her legally married husband. I don't believe that for a second. Noctis says, I just wanted to say, in Mexican folklore, if you invoke death, Santa Muerte, it can go very wrong for you being disrespectful. That's right. That's right. Mexican folklore. It's important. Yeah, with the battery dead, then John has to sleep in Vaughn's car. Vaughn disrespected death some time ago. Well, he seems to be plummeting towards a certain one of those. Vaughn is going on a diet if Jdubs' car is broken. They were both talking about going on diets the other day while they were sitting in the gym with the cameras focused on their big fat guts, gobbling down hamburgers and fries and sugar juice. What happened to those jobs Vaughn was applying to? Well, I tell you what, the thing is, all those jobs that Vaughn applied to, he didn't apply to one of them. It was all a lie, as usual. I'm hoping Vaughn gets back with me. I'd shack him up for a short while for some fun vids. I won't be nice like John. He's going to be trouble. If he's on your property, he's trouble. But I mean, for the lulls and for the content, yeah, absolutely, go for it. I mean, your whole life will be ruined after that, but for some fun vids, you know. The car broke down, and now it's in the shop, and they don't have a studio. Josh, that's a good one. I agree. It's their studio is in the shop. Noctis says the studio can be the streets. Well, this is true. The studio can be the streets, but it's nighttime in New Jersey, and Von Helton, with no shelter at 61 and in ill health, will not have a fun night. There's no cigarette lighter to plug their phone into on the street. Exactly. They got no juice on the street. Lockhart, DM Lockhart, welcome. What grown man acts like this showing pics of a girl? It's like he's obsessed with her. Yeah, idiot. Like a child, isn't it? Like a smitten 14-year-old. 16-year-old, whatever age you get smitten as a teenager. I don't know. Yeah, they're both living in the past. Jdubs showing the Tura. Welcome. Jdubs showing a bunch of pictures of his ex was very weird and obsessive and creepy as hell. I mean, that's somebody looking to be removed from civil society, or on his way to being removed from civil society. And he has the Punisher, but he has the Punisher though. You should be good at night with the Punisher's protection. He's not. It's not even his ex, Josh. It's some chick that he was apparently. The story is that it's somebody he works with, who's married anyway, and either this is all being made up by Jdubs, or this chick is just trolling him. I mean, I'm going for the troll, but this picture's still. She's bitten off more than she should chew. Exactly. Who carries paper copies of pictures these days? That's exactly true. Who does? And who gets them printed? Unless you're a troll. There is zero way that is an ex. He may have gotten a single date. Well, they as work colleagues, they might have gone out for a coffee together or something. You're right. And then when you get into work situations, sometimes you sort of tell your work people a little bit about what's pissing you off or something, and then you're supposed to get some support. But she told the wrong person. She told Jdubs, who just leached onto any little weakness. Ugh. He's a terrible person. Big may have gotten a single date. Oh, I see what you mean. That's not his ex. A woman that pretty isn't going to date him. I'd say it is his workmate and asked to take a picture with her. There you go. That's logical. Makes sense, right? Common sense. The Tura says, the creator of the B-2 bomber. That's Von Helton, yes. Living in a car that couldn't start. Yeah. The creep level, I think is going to lower. It's going to get creepier. I've never ever thought Jdubs was anything else other than a creepy, like just a creepy thing, not even human. Nick is talking to Tura, someone who claims to have been and done so much. The man is useless and hopeless. You're talking about Von Helton, well, but either of them, I guess. Vaughn is the creator of these nuts. Vaughn is a nut. Jdubs is the type of guy, even if a girl just looks at him and smiles, he thinks she wants him. I agree 100% with that one. Does anyone know what happened to Vaughn's dog? Is it dead? Well, apparently Vaughn had multiple dogs, and I believe they're all dead. He blames the financial backers. He says they shot him, shot the dogs or something. I don't know. Well, it's creeping up to 12:30 New Jersey time, and they haven't shown up yet. Noctis the cat says, and I agree 100%, I will always abhor Vaughn for abandoning his poor dogs. Not only did he abandon his poor dogs, he abuses his poor dogs. I'll never forget when he was in that trailer and he had this one dog, this one black dog, and he'd pick it up and go, pat, 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 oh, I love my little dog, pat, 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 and then he'd take it and throw it off camera, hopefully onto the couch or bed or something. But you don't do that with a dog. A dog is not a plush toy you can throw around. And then he'd do that with every dog he had. He'd just throw it off out of camera view. Ugh. You know, how do you hold your anger and your rage sometimes? Okay, Nick says he just left it in the home he left. We just have to hope that the people did good by it, but I am sure they just let it out of the home and to fend for itself. Yeah, I don't think they survived. I had my dogs when they were alive and came when homeless years ago. Came to you when you were homeless years ago. They were your family. Oh, during your homelessness, got it. Wow. Well, I'm glad you're not homeless anymore. At least I hope not. You know, no reasonable, critical thinking person should be homeless and probably would be homeless. But the problem with Von Helton here is that he has burnt every single bridge. I mean, everybody hates him, right? The trolls. He talks about how the trolls hate him. He talks about how his family hates him. We know from Larry Frost that nobody in Kentucky nobody in Oneida, Kentucky likes him. That's just, you know, the close little town where Von Helton lived, closest one, and nobody liked him in Clay County. And he comes on every night. He used to come on every day, and up until yesterday he was doing it, coming on, and I don't understand. You guys have jobs, he'd say. He said yesterday, he says, I don't understand. You guys have good paying jobs. How come you're not sending me any money? He literally said that. Well, oh, look at Noctis. Talking about picking yourself up by your bootstraps, huh? You got a full-time job and you run a small business on the side. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Good for you. You'll never send him a red penny. The Tura. I'm a bit new to the Von lore. How did he lose his home? Wasn't that his late mother's home? Yes. Yes, it was his late mother's home. He lost it to the financial backers. Whatever that means. I'm not 100% sure what happened, but I know who is sure is Todd Mallicoat. I'm pretty sure he knows what happened. But it was his late mother's home, and he did inherit it. And then, of course, he didn't pay his property taxes, and the county put a lien on his properties. There was, you know, quite a few properties. The county put liens on his properties. People, including Todd, bought the liens or paid off the tax, and I don't know exactly how it worked. And one thing led to another. I'm not sure what the details are, but one thing led to another, and the financial backers, who I don't know what that's all about, have now legal title to the property, and Vaughn has nothing. Now, Von Helton, self-admittedly, many times, I mean, if you've been watching Von Helton over the years, countless times, he's mentioned that he's got 2 years of real estate law under his belt. Well, with somebody who owns 200 acres, okay, you got 200 acres, you got 2 years of real estate law, and today he's living in a car with Jdubs in New Jersey with no real estate. It's gone. I've been following Vaughn since I don't know, about 2007. Oh, okay. I think DJ Vampiric Metabolism. Welcome. So you say he didn't pay his property taxes, then he sold the property to get them paid off. Then he used that money on Lotto. Oh no, Von Helton, you are such an idiot. I know, really, I cannot believe that because it's Von Helton. Elabor Junta, welcome. The property was sold, but the money went into the estate. According to his mother's will, she only left him 200 bucks a month. Yes, and then she died, and then somehow the money was stopped when he got titled. I don't know what happened, but that 250 bucks a month. Actually, no, it didn't stop. It didn't stop. He said, oh yeah, he was making 250 bucks a month from the will because he mentioned it not that long ago. I get $249 a month. Yeah, you're right. Vaughn forged a will. Yeah, possibly. Although I don't think he's that smart. Oh, well, he's a charlatan. Yeah, very possible. I've got a playlist of Von Helton. So whenever the earliest one I put up there is probably when I started watching him, following him. The tourist says, I saw a stream in which Von said all his personal info, his social security, DOB, etc. It's pretty shocking, isn't it? I watched one yesterday. I think I'm probably everybody's seen it. Where he read out all the CPS, all the Child Protective Services charges against him. He read them all out to the camera. It's on. I'm the Grey Alien Von something. 250 bucks, you make more than that a day. Exactly. Did Vaughn think he was going to get away without paying his property taxes? Well, Vaughn thought that the gods and goddesses were going to take care of everything. I mean, this is not it's not a secret. It's not my opinion, it's a fact. So Vaughn said continuously on his live streams that the gods and goddesses of freedom religion were going to look after everything. They told me to stay out of it. So Vaughn is told to stay out of it and let the gods and goddesses take care of everything. So Vaughn stayed out of it. And the gods and goddesses of freedom religion, who don't exist, did exactly what they would normally do as non-existent entities. They did nothing. So there you have it. Blame the gods. No, he was never smart. Von Helton said they made a burn pile burning all of his things. Can you imagine how that would feel? Well, I don't know, man. There's something about me that says, fuck you, Jovan Helton. You probably deserve that. Because we don't know. But, I mean, look at the way he acts online. Listen to his lies and his prevarications and his exaggerations and his ignorance. Encyclopedia Dramatica predicted the property taxes would be his downfall 10 years ago. Spot on. Well done. Encyclopedia Dramatica is 100% there. He keeps saying he's going to win the lottery. I think he's actually... You think, yeah, he does. He believes that. He literally believes it every Friday morning when it's like, ha, trolls, it's Friday. The lottery. I'm going to win the lottery, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sue every single one of you. I'm going to put every single one of you in jail. Oh, it's going to feel so good. He did that quite often, like every Friday, every lottery day. Even Vaughn's gods seem to troll him, yeah. He thinks he's a prophet. Yeah. He's actually a loss. Yeah, no, exactly. You do Uber Eats, Lyft, something. I mean, people, who don't speak English come across and they do gig work like that. Vaughn can do the same thing. He can deliver McDonald's. Why not? He was too lazy to pay the taxes off? No, he wasn't too lazy. The gods told him to stay away. And he was just following the gods' advice. He claimed to be a time traveler. I possibly, back before I started following him. Yeah. It's definitely not the first time I've heard that. Hope charity wins the lottery. Now, this charity, I don't quite understand what the story is there. So I know apparently charity is the person that evicted him, but I don't know the whole story about that. Mr. Winston, what was the most shocking thing you've seen or heard from Vaughn? The most shocking thing that I actually saw and heard was the night that, or was that morning that his mother died. And he came online to, after everything was over, he came online and he said that he was walking into his mother's bedroom, or walking by, or walking whatever, and he saw his mother lying on the floor. So this is what he's saying to the camera. He says, "So I saw my mother. She's lying on the floor, and I think to myself, well, she wants to lie on the floor. Well, let her lie on the floor. She wants to lie on the floor. Sure, why not? So anyway, so I go out. He says, I go out and I feed the dogs and I do this, do some stuff. And 30 minutes later, I come back and I check on her again, and she's still lying on the floor, and she looks like she's sleeping. So I thought, I'll just leave her on the floor and let her lie there. This is what he's telling the camera. And then I came back later, probably another 30 minutes. I came back later, and then I looked at her, and I spoke to her, and she answered, and it was a little incoherent, and it's something, and then I called the ambulance, and that's what he said. So he left his mother for like an hour, lying on the floor, dead or dying, and since that day, he has done nothing but blame the trolls, us, the people who watch his life, for killing his mother. That's the worst thing that I've ever seen from Von Helton. You should be in jail, absolutely. You should be actually not in jail. You should be streaming for our entertainment. Okay, so there is one other possibility that he's streaming on Odyssey. I mean, it's a long shot, and I'm gonna go check. So just give me a sec. He always hated his mother, not like he didn't telegraph wanting her to die. Exactly. And everybody's seen those videos as well. All right, well, it looks like on Odyssey, Von Helton, he used to do his world news every morning. But his last stream was 17 days ago, so he's not there. Yeah, Von Wall, he's a crybaby. He's a mommy's boy. But that's all I got up to now. If he goes live, before I fall asleep, it's on the West Coast here. It's only 9:40 p.m. on a Saturday night. So what I'll do then, ladies and gents, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for the communication through the chat. It was great. Put out a missing person report to the New Jersey PD. No, because then somebody will find him. All right, guys. Thank you. Good night. If I'm awake and he comes on, he goes live, I'll immediately start streaming it. And you'll get your notifications if you're following me. Okay? So take care. Have a good night. I'm Yisrael Chai. We'll see you in the next one.